They've got to be locked into the here and now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Here's Z. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
After getting moved from Chicago in 2021, Wendell Carter Jr. came to the Magic with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, something to prove, an added edge, and I think that has served him well in his development.
Here's Orlando. 4-point game. Pass to Suggs. Anthony outside. Back to Suggs. Now Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And with Carter Jr., he showed tremendous growth in the 2021-22 season.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. He saw increased efficiency across the board. I mean, it really was around the rim, though, where he made his greatest strides. Showed improved low-post scoring, improved low-post moves, and defensively, he was an anchor for Orlando.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Anthony, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Z. Give him 8 points now. From deep. He can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Z. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Suggs. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. They get it back. Banchero misses in close. The Sixers leading. Pass to Z. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Orlando calls timeout. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
New group getting ready for the Sixers. Massey, he's checked in for Harrell. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Thibault, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Melton in for Harden. Now here's Fultz. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Pass to Isaac. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
54 seconds left in the first.
and just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Chuma Okeke.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, VA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's Z. 35 points his last game. And the layup is good. He's got 14.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Knocks it loose. Outside Fultz. Fast break, Philadelphia. Open shot by Melton. Misses off the left iron. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
And your Sixers youth.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Great offensive.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Pass to Suggs. And here's Isaac. Now here's Anthony. Back to Isaac. Tipped away. It's stolen by Maxey.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He contributed 35 points, and coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the Magic again can't hit.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Suggs. To the inside. Here's Bamba. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter. So send him to the line.
That's good from Bamba.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Milton's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. Here's
Bamba. No good off the glass. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Z. Isaac covering. Here's Z. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first
free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
I like how he's dialed up his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in the second quarter.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Sixers ahead, leading by 4.
23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Maxey. And it's Z in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, PA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Wagner on the wing, pounded by Harris. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Banchero's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Z, defended by Wagner. For 3, here's Harris. That shot off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to Carter. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Okeke's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. Pass to Z. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said,
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
Sixers 62.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Orlando, filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Here's Z. There's the triple. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Banchero's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Outside Harden. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Z. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Tobias Harris checked in for Thibault.
The floor for your Sixer, Tobias Harris.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Stripped away. On the break. Here's Z. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wendell Carter Jr.
That's on Wendell Carter.
That's his second.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Philadelphia shooting an efficient 57% tonight. The shot by Z, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Suggs, no good. The 76ers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Z.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Harrell. Inside, here's Z. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. He's got 34.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Suggs. And here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Three-pointer, Anthony. And another miss by Orlando. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man.
Orlando calls timeout. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Z, defended by Wagner. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Carter. 14 feet away, and it's Orlando with another.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot. This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance
For the 76ers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And with tonight's victory, that now makes them 3-0. This season's series hasn't been a contest. They've clearly had the edge against Orlando.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Z.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
A line change here for Orlando. Now Bamba. Back to Hampton. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Z. Soft touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Up the floor. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, you know, we really locked in on the defensive end tonight. You know,
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleep in a yawn and no...
a movie. Giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more. They just run down. No lock doors, I serve her. She was hanging with a op. We call her Mickey, talk to her. I was on Panda, sock. Back in the day, I invested in the block. Fast forward, now I'm investing in stock. I put it on that. Don't play because I'm very invested in it.
Off of the porch, if it happens to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to down, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and stacking crowns. Sorry in advance for my bro. They what you shit in the bag if you looking for shit in the bag, cause we on the low. And I'm the with the flow.
All right, so we just have a few rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
Would you rather dunk on an opponent or break their ankles?
Why not both? I'd rather dunk on someone.
Yeah. Do you think you could still dunk today?
I'm not 70. I'm old.
I didn't.
What you mean?
I mean, I don't know. Like.
I know. If you say, how you phrase that question, do you think you still can dunk on someone today? Then, I'll be like, oh, hell no. But to say, ask me if I still can dunk? I'm 42. I mean, don't I look in shape?
Oh, greatest of shape. Look at you. Are you kidding me? All right, would you rather hit a game winner at home?
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few. Heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Fultz is out there with Gary Harris, and it's Carter in at center. Greg, for the second time this season, MP was named Player of the Month. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all is right. To get that award twice during the same season, that puts you in all NBA discussion.
Here's Z. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. There's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Paolo Banchero.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Philadelphia with the ball after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Here's Z. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Now here is Harris. The baseline jam. Here's Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Fultz dishes to Carter. Wagner on the wing. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Here's Z from outside the arc. Carter pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Banchero. And the layup is good. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. And the pass to Carter. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Z. The 76ers lead to the wing right side. 1:52 left in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
You just got to admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic and for Orlando. It's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Maxey. And it's the Anthony Melton in for James Harden. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Z, good.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Anthony. 11 points last game. Pass to Bamba. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Melton. Anthony's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Z. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Isaac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They'll double him with Harrell. And Carroll passes to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 9. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Z. Launches a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Z. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
right, a big round of applause for your Sixers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Wendell Carter is out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the point. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 36 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Connects from three-point range. 17 points for Z.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Z. After the made shot from Wendell Carter.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now, here's Wagner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Z. Orlando grabs the miss. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Philadelphia
52. The Magic 23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Harrison and Embiid are manning the post positions. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Z at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old-school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance. And some teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers are known for having tough teams, much like the town. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Wagner passes to Banchero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Z. Harris trying to get free, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Z.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And it's blocked. Maxey against Harris. Here's Z. Plays it up and banks it in. Z's got 7 points for the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Wagner outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That's good from Harris on the assist from Fultz. Harris has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Ball's knocked loose.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Maxey. Isaac with the steal. Here's Harris trying to get open his caught. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Suggs comes in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harris. Now the pass to Melton. Here's Z. Covered by Bamba. Z, the pass to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Suggs with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the paint. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Isaac, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Here's Z. He's defended by Wagner, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Z. He's defended by Wagner. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm head. What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain She threw the in the low. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the bull. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's closing the clothing and line to open and hoping these to try.
I find, I sizzle, they buy it, they giving it, they lying, they giving it, they charge, they children, they quiet, they whispering, they dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, oh tissue me.
Like opera, I make it swoon. You know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She got the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I see you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous. I say a prayer to bless mine. They send a quiz, don't test mine. I am in wheels, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. You know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She got the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution, the block.
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream, shouting, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you they can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs. At least she know what's on my mind. At least she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I can tie the honey on my face. Money names got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, extend me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin to the thing gone. His daddy out of he just came home. Probably need a hug, but you know he trying to find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. He's lying, he's fake. And in the clubhouse, you know I'm still alive. Now we just fulfilling it. Talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. All eyes on me. Working magic with that BPD. I can tie the honey on my face. I can call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, extend me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Mama, I ain't made it till you put your 9 to 5. I was on the road when I found out my uncle. And that's a lot of sleep, I know we should've talked more. I work so hard, I can't forget what this is all for. Just to burn away the guilt, we been drinking. Only thing can make it real. Don't even know when to validate how I feel. I've been really in the fields, it's been healed. If your diamonds don't dance with the chain of command. Silicon Valley bosses rocking Dockers and Vans. Wild break for the fans, call me Doc with friends. I'm barefoot, walking through the creek, $1,000 pins. You tryna stick cool with your wheel, put your hands up. Speaking like cause I'm too can't even back you up. So many times, but I know that there's nothing less, it's still another reason to survive. I realize all eyes on me. Thought you got my ring.
Shot! Play with me. Hey, balance it out! You want to smoke? Stay there! Support! Shot! Get it! Come on, man, who got the ball? Hey, yo, right here! Way to take that strong. Hey, yo, right here. Come on, man, help out. Pardon me. Come around. That's all you. There you go, man. Stop that. Knock it down! Get that, man! Hey, yo, right here! Front two!